Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Rosie Aconseja. Today I'm going to talk about first, thank you for watching my videos, for subscribing to my channel, and for sharing this information with others who needs it. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of what to do in our career path. What this means. Since we are young, some of us, we know what we want. We say, oh, when they ask children, what do you want to be bigger? Oh, I want to be a doctor, a policeman, a firefighter, or whatever. But when we pass the years and we get to high school, we say, I have skills in painting. I want to be a designer, a graphic designer. Or I love computers. I like video games. I want to work in computers. But some people, because they depends how they grow, they grow with traumas, with insecurities. So they get to a point when they finish high school, they don't know where to go. Usually nowadays, some schools, because not all of them, some high schools here in the United States, they complete a test, like application, a psychology application, where they ask you what is your hobbies, what do you like to do. They ask you like 20 questions. And after the results, they can tell you, oh, according to your results or your personality or the way that you answer, you are good to be a nurse, or you are good to be a teacher, or things like that. They tell you what like 3 to 5 or 10 sometimes, according to the results, 10 different paths that you can take. But keep in mind these things. This part is for the youth. I'm going to talk about the youth and the adulthood. So first, I'm talking about the youth. So the youth between 16 and up until 30s or 40s. When you choose a career that you want to study, please check the courses, because most of people say, "Oh, I want to be a doctor." Okay, that's fine. That's a good motivation. But go and check what classes they're providing and what type of topics and material you're going to see inside every class. Why? Because the thing is, you find out that from those 10 classes, there are 7 or 8 that you like it, but there are 2 or 3 that you don't like too much. Because, for example, you have to keep in mind, doctors has to deal with blood, and if you are the kind of person that you see someone bleeding or something, you get nausea, you want to vomit, you feel disgusting. So of course that part is not good for you. For more that you want to be a doctor, you have to keep in mind that at some point you will have to deal with blood from patients, and mostly you're going to work in the emergency room, or you're going to be a surgeon. You have to deal with blood most of the time. And if you are the kind of person that you're going to puke and you're going to feel disgusting doing that kind of job, don't do it, because that won't make you happy. Of course, most of people say, oh, but I'm going to make tons of money. I'm going to make $150,000 and up. Yes, but if you're going to getting that money, but you're going to be miserable and feel nasty and feel like you don't belong there, why you waste 10 years and waste like almost $200,000 cost the doctors and more, the doctor's career? Is not worth it in the long run, because unfortunately nowadays society, people is focusing about the money. Oh, you're going to make this amount of money. Oh my God, I can buy my Ferrari, my Lamborghini, this Maserati, or whatever cars youth people like nowadays. But guess what? It's not about bragging and tell your friends, oh, look, my car. Yeah, but in the meantime, you are miserable. You're not happy because you are working in something that you don't like, and even you're not going to do right your job because you feel the need that you have to, not because you want to. When you find a passion in your life, like for example, you like music, you want to be a teacher, a music teacher, or you want to play an instrument and belong to one of those orchestras or things like that, you will get paid. But at the same time, you're going to enjoy what you're doing. You can't wait to be next day to go and practice your instrument or sing or whatever you like. It's an example. So most of us or most of people, unfortunately, they are not happy in their jobs. Why? Because they are working because everybody knows, yeah, we have to pay bills. We have to take care of the rent or mortgage or whatever it is. We have to help our family. We have family or partner or we have a pet. We have to feed them and feed us. So, but don't stay there. Yeah, it's understandable that your first job or your first couple of jobs, see it as a temporary thing. Don't stay there forever, because if your passion is something else, is not what you're doing right now, don't stay there because you're going to be miserable. That's why people get sick. Mentally and then physically. Mentally is about depression or anxiety, living too much in the past and too much in the future. And then that because you don't fix your emotional problems, they go to your body. Whatever you don't speak, your body is going to speak it for you. So that's why people get cancers, tumors, they get a lot of illnesses. And it's that through the time. It's not going to appear from one day to the next day. Usually appear after your 30s or 40s. So keep in mind those things and realize, and this, looking for a career path could be like a small course of 3-6 months, or could be a career for 5 to 10 years. Keep in mind what exactly. Sit down yourself. You don't need to ask anybody, because unfortunately we tend to ask everybody, hey, my best friend, what do you think? Should I be a nurse? Should I be a lawyer? They know you, but they don't know everything about you. They are not inside of you. They can give you an overview. Oh yes, you like to advocate for others, you like to fight and argue all the time. You will be great for a lawyer. But maybe inside of you, you feel like you don't want to do that. See? So auto-analyze yourself, write down your skills, write down what you want to do, and then go to the computer and Google in any browser and look what are you looking for. Look the courses, the classes you can call nowadays. Now all the colleges, the local colleges or the universities, they have their websites. You can go and put in the search tab, nurse, what classes covers nursing, what classes cover to be a lawyer, to be a doctor, to be a technician, whatever it is. You look, search, and then find out if you really want to spend your time and money. Because remember, it's not mostly about money, because money comes and goes. It's about the time, because most of the times it's like me. I regret my career. I spent 5 years in the university. I still pay my loan, my student loan. The good thing is the Department of Education loan you the money, and then when you graduate you can pay it back in installments and little monthly payments according to your income. But so I regret later, because the academy, that's the other thing. Academy advisors, they are there to help you out, but some of them, unfortunately, they are not well trained, or they don't have the skill. This lady who helped me during my study, my bachelor's, she told me, after you graduate, you're going to make $30 an hour. Back in the days, I'm talking about like 7 years ago. So she said, and I didn't mean it for the money. I meant it to be what I studied for. I studied to be a social worker, a big counselor. Guess what? She didn't tell me back in the days that when I graduated from my degree, I had to take to do masters. That is another 3 years and another $70,000 more dollars, a part of the bachelor degree that cost me $80-something thousand. Told me that I have to also get a license. The license is $1,500 to $2,000. So everything is money they spend, and also nobody's give you a certify you that once you finish your master's or your bachelor, you're going to land in the job in your field, and you're going to make the money that you're supposed to make. That is bull. That is not true. That's why you need to make your search very well, ask different people or different academic advisors from different colleges, and realize which one, if all of them agree with the same situation or someone is lying there. Because unfortunately we rely on the information of one college or one person, and then when we get in, it's difficult to get out, because you create an account with the university or the college, then you have to pay it off because and if you cancel, sometimes you have to pay a fee for cancellation of your classes. So at the end, you're going to want who pay the price, and you don't want to pay the price in something that you are not sure what you want. So I suggest is try small courses, try associate degree. Don't do the bachelor yet, do an associate. Because in an associate you have the choice, and always don't be afraid if you're going to choose 1, 2, or 3 careers. I mean that you change your mind 2, 3 times. Some people started, it's like me, I started to study psychology in my associate, and after 2 years, through another academy advisor, she said, oh, well, if you want to be a psychologist and make really good money, like the PhD people, like the doctorate people, you have to study 10 years, and it's going to cost you 100, in that time was like 150,000 or something like that. I said, oh my God, that's too much money for me to pay it back. Yes, but you're going to make good money that you can pay it off in 1-2 years. And part of that, the study, I had to study 10 years. So do the 5 years of bachelor's plus the master's plus the PhD. So it's all like study. And because I told her I just want to do my bachelor's, she said, well, if you do your bachelor's in psychology, then you end up being like the assistant of the person who has the PhD. In other words, you do the hard work, and the PhD is the one who made the tons of money and sign up, and you end up like the assistant, not like the real psychologist. And oh no, I don't want to do that. So I changed my major and I studied human services. But the human services, this is a new career in human services management that allow you to handle a nonprofit organization, that help you with that you can work as a social worker or counselor. And those 2 things, I never did it. All my jobs are related with something totally different that is not related to the field. Why? Because after I graduate, they told me that I had to do masters. So nowadays, if you want to be a counselor or social worker, you have to have 3 licenses plus the master's degree. So it's more money and more time. And apart of that, nobody assured me that once I do my master's, I'm going to land in a job that I studied for. I had seen many people that I work with, they have master's degree in something totally different. They are working in a field that is not related to what they study their master's for. So please don't waste your time and money, and do well your research study. Search well, ask all the questions, ask different people from different colleges, from different, you want to do the vocational training, or you want to do I suggest is to do the associate first and see how it goes. The associates are 2 years. So you can change your mind, say, I don't want to study this career, I want to study that one. Of course, it's going to be a waste of time, because remember, there are places that they don't count the credits. I have a friend, we lost contact many years ago. She used to have 135 credits from different classes, and at the end she didn't graduate from nothing. She's now working for the RMB, for the rotor vehicle registration, where when they provide driver's license and all that stuff. Can you tell? And she has 135 credits wasted because she was like, oh, I want to be this. I want to be a nurse, and then she took some credits, some classes for that. Then I want to do something else, and she was like 2 years doing classes from different degrees, and at the end she didn't go anywhere. She landed working in the R&B. That's funny. Anyway, so I'm just telling you guys because I love my community. I want to use your common sense and your consciousness, and be aware what do you want to do in your career path as you are young. I'm going to talk about the adulthood. I don't want to make this video that long because nowadays people don't like to listen to long videos. But I think this information is very important, and mostly if you are an adult person that you have already a career in place, you want to upgrade your skills, or you think, because remember, through past the years, they are upgrading because the AI, the artificial intelligence, is killing us in some way, because they are the ones they are using robots instead people, so they are killing the jobs. That means that we will have to retrain to learn something new. If we want to still having a job, we need to study something different, upgrade our skills and focus in something that we know that we're going to have jobs in the future. So for example, if you want to, if you were like you were working as a case manager in certain place, and you don't like it anymore, you get tired of it. You say, I've been working as a case manager. It's an example. I've been working as a case manager for 20, 30 years or 15 years. I want to change my path to 10 years. I want to change my path because I'm tired of this. I'm tired to helping people. People aggravated me. I'm older. I don't want to start over again with the same situation. So guess what? Nowadays, the government has different places. You have to find out, Google, and put which government entities help to upgrade skills for free. For example, in Massachusetts must hire pathways, and there are like 10 organizations. They are semi-private and part private, part government, and they help you to upgrade your skills for free. Of course, you have to follow some guidelines. You have to have certain low income, because you are making tons of money. You can pay your own class or training. But if you have low income and you are a single parent and you are married, you have kids, and your income fulfill the guidelines from those programs, they pay you the training. They pay you to be, for example, working a construction company, CNC machining, as a nurse, CNA, certified nurse assistant, certified medical assistant. It's different programs. And Google IT, you want to be those people that work from home and solve the problem that people say, oh, my computer is not working today. Oh, so they direct you through the phone. You direct the people and tell them what to do, how to fix the computer. Just overview technical things. Engineering will be deeply. There are many trainings nowadays. Also, Google, if you add Google training, Google nowadays has tons of training that are very cheap. You pay maximum like what, $40, $50 a month for the training, and you find tons of training. And the good thing is most of them, they are online, so you can do it in your own space from your home. So there are now many ways to upgrade your skills and decide what do you want to do. So that is a good way to upgrade your skills and be successful, and don't stop, because that's the other thing. People, society tell you that after 40 you are old. No, all is in here. I have coworkers that they have 65, 70 years old, and they just finished their master's degree. So if you don't train your brain is going to die. And I found it through don't believe anything that I say, search it. Take the time and find out, hey, Rose is telling us the truth, or she's just lying. So please don't believe me. Search and see that people at any age, you can restart over again, and you have the motive. Because guess what? That's why, have you realized that when people retire, they get sicker faster and quicker? They have some illnesses, and they were taking medicine for some illnesses, but guess what? Once you retire, you don't have that social stability or financial stability, so you start to overthink. You get mental problems in the way that, because you're overthinking, you get more depressed, or you get more anxiety, or you get more things, then you get sick in your body, then you feel frustrated. And that's why people die sooner than later. And if you notice, people that they are in their 65, 70, 75, some of them, they are most of them, they are very active, because they're still working, they're still moving, doing something they like, they enjoy, and even physically they look younger. Of course, if you are not smoking, using drugs or alcohol, because that is another part that make you look older and feel older and sicker and everything. So everything is a common thing. So keep in mind those things. Upgrade your skills. Don't focus on your age. Oh, I'm too old to start over again. I'm too old to upgrade my skill. I'm too old to start studying again. Did you know that at least if you read 10 pages daily, you are very far away to get Alzheimer or dementia? Because most of people that have mental problems when they get older is because they stop using it. It's the same with the body. If we don't like to do exercise, we don't like to go to the gym, at least walk 30 minutes every day, because your body keeps moving. If you don't move it, you lose it. Same with the brain. Because we say, oh, we studied too much when I was young. Oh, I never liked it to read. But the thing is, the most definitely scientifically proved is if you don't use your brain, at least to read a magazine, read a book or something. I'm not saying read a book in one day, but at least 10 pages every day is you are exercising your brain. And in that way, you're not going to get dementia or Alzheimer or any mental problems when you get very old. So hopefully this information help you, and I wish you good luck with everything in your career path. If you have questions or concerns, you can write to my email, rosyaconseja@gmail.com. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye until next time.